Hey, you couldn't see it coming. You might have thought it, but you couldn't change it.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tiesta Coleman here. If you guys are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. And all my returning subscribers, thank you again for coming back. And for today's video, we are going to cross out one of the many things that I needed to do in our home. We've been in our home for about 2 years and I haven't organized our pantry. I kind of just shove things into the pantry without an organization system. So this day I finally decided to do one of the many things and clean my pantry. So as you guys can see, I am cleaning out and taking off all the label stickers on these organizations wood that I got from Walmart. I got these when they were on clearance and I had them sitting in my garage for a couple months, and I finally took it out and said, you know what, I'm gonna use it in my pantry. I didn't really want to spend any more money on organization stuff because if you guys all know, it gets real expensive. It adds up quickly when you start buying organization things. So I was lucky enough to have these sitting in my garage.
Hey, it's not right or wrong. It's about trying, find the silver lining. Rain and fire, highs and lows, you name it. Cold and warmth, laughs and cries, you have it. The world goes by, and by the time it does, you missed it. You didn't see it, flew by. 'Cause time's not waiting for me or you. You will miss it if you don't catch it in time. In time. Say yes, rather than no. Don't let your fears lead. Light is at your feet. Yes, regret is worse than failing.
So as I was cleaning out the pantry, I also decided to check all the labels to make sure we didn't have any expired items. We didn't have much expired items. I like to buy things that we use monthly or almost all the time when we cook dinner or make lunch. And when I was going through everything, it was like maybe about 2 items that were expired, and one of the items was cocoa bombs. We had these cocoa bombs since Halloween of last year, and I guess I put it on the way top and I forgot about them, and I think out of 18 cocoa bombs we only used 2, and that's a lesson learned on my end. I did originally put it up all the way up there so my kids don't get a hold of it, but then I forgot about it, so it went bad. And that's one of the things I threw away. And I think that was about it that I threw away. I can't remember any other thing that I threw away.
Keep the loved ones close, close enough. Rain and fire, highs and lows, you name it. Cold and warmth, laughs and cries, you have it. The world goes by, and by the time it does, you missed it. You didn't see it, flew by. 'Cause time's not waiting
I pretty much had a lot of things in my pantry. Every section of the pantry was full of stuff. So everything that you see here came out of the pantry. My whole island was full of stuff. I put some on the next to the stove and on the other bar area and some on our foyer table. So here I am just trying to figure out how I want the organization materials to look, and it took time for me to really see what I wanted. And throughout this video you guys can see me rearranging because my eyes just didn't like what I was looking at. I had these two Lazy Susan already, and I decided to put all the condiments that we have on it and any cooking things that we have. So the first Lazy Susan, I put majority of the things I use and my family don't like. I feel like if I keep it this way, at least one of the Lazy Susans will stay organized. So a lot of the things that I have a couple of same items of, I like to make sure that I have the most, I organize the expiration date. So the one that's going to expire first, I usually put in the front or the top, just like as I did as the cheese. And yeah, I try to make sure I have it like that, or else we gonna have expired things just sitting in our pantry, and that'll just be a waste.
People knew her by her will to make it whatever she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee to strangers, talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survived the wheel, even though she got knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an easy egg. I remember her in songs, decades old, but it doesn't matter. Stumble across old memories, try to recall before they all shatter. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survived the wheel, even though she got knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an easy egg. Where did you go? Where's your heart at? Why did you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter.
So for these large two mason jars that I had, I decided to put my oatmeal and ice cream cones in it.
Hey, you couldn't see it coming. You might have thought it, but you couldn't change it. Hey, it's not right or wrong. It's about trying, find the silver lining. Rain and fire, highs and lows, you name it. Cold and warmth, laughs and cries, you have it. The world goes by, and by the time it does, you missed it. You didn't see it, flew by. 'Cause time's not waiting for me or you. You will miss it if you don't catch it in time.
So this was my favorite part. The top shelf is what I love most about this whole pantry organization that I did.
In time. Say yes, rather than no. Don't let your fears lead. Light is at your feet. Yes, regret is worse than failing. Keep the loved ones close, close enough. Rain and fire, highs and lows, you name it. Cold and warmth, laughs and cries, you have it. The world goes by, and by the time it does, you missed it. You didn't see it, flew by.
For the wooden organizers that I had, I tried to organize all the things by categories. So like for example, for like one of the wooden box would be for baking only, and then another one would be strictly for dressings, and another one for pasta. That is how I decided to use these wooden organizers for, and I think that the way I did it will really help keep this pantry organized, and we as a family can see exactly where things are. I am thinking of putting labels on it, but I'm kind of a I'm kind of that person that don't really like labels on her stuff. I just think that memorizing where things are, since I'm the one majority in the kitchen, I kind of memorize what shelves everything is on. And really with these wooden boxes, you can really see like what things are inside of it. So I don't know. I'm still debating if I'm going to put labels or no labels.
Time's not waiting for me or you. You will miss it if you don't catch it in time. In time. In time.
So this is the part that was kind of irritating me because I don't like the way the vegetable oil looks on the bottom. It's just not aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So I'm thinking I will be keeping an eye out on a basket and that'll hide these oils. One of the container is used oil, and then the other one is new oil. So I usually keep it in here so it's easier for me to use and grab and just pour in the waste, put in the used oil in there. And I'm still debating if I should take out the used oil in the garage or just keep it in here. So I decided to leave the used oil in the box. That way it's not showing and it's ugly to see. So I decided to leave that in the original box and then leave the vegetable oil in that small box that I put down. So hopefully I do find a better system for this, but for now this will work.
All these dried up bones are running wild on this old night. Sitting by the traffic lights, don't know. I don't know if I should go. I once called this home. Same old rusty fence and cracks and dents, puddles in the pavement. Yet I don't know which way to go.
One thing about our family, we really love our paper products. So here I am struggling on an organization system for our paper products. Towards the end, I finally figured out how I want it. Also, I had extra candies that I needed to store, and I wanted to put up against the big mason jars that I had my ice cream cones and oatmeal in. And I remembered I had these DIY candy holders that my mother-in-law gave me to use for my daughter's third birthday party, and I still had it. I put it away, I stored it away, and I remember I had them, and I was like, oh my goodness, it'll definitely look good against those big mason jar I have. So I decided to store the candies in it, and I was just happy with the end result.
Same old rusty fence and cracks and dents, puddles in the pavement. Yet I don't know which way to go. Endless nights in candlelight, open wounds that just don't feel quite right. Hollow eyes and dried up cries, all will fade come daylight. Come daylight, will it be alright? Come daylight. Even in my darkest hour, where shadows loom and grow taller, you, yeah, you make me see with eyes so clear. Nothing's lost, there's nothing left to fear. Oh, these dried up bones are running wild on this old night. Sitting by the traffic lights, oh no, I don't know if I should go.
If you guys are watching to this point, thank you so much for watching my video. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. This will really help my channel out. And if you guys are returning subscribers, thank you again for watching my video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.